Hi guys! Today I'm going to show you how to make an orange cranberry loaf. All the ingredients and measurements are right below in the description section. We'll need all-purpose flour, large eggs, sugar, butter, milk, lemon juice, orange zest, a lot of orange zest because that's going to give the cake a really bright orange flavor. Pecans, you can substitute walnuts, and dried cranberries. You can substitute another dried fruit like raisins or apricots. Pour the lemon juice into the milk and leave that to curdle. This is our buttermilk substitute. If you have buttermilk, go ahead and use that. It's not a common ingredient in most households, so this is a great substitute. Do this first and set it aside while preparing the other ingredients. To the flour, we'll add baking soda, baking powder, and salt. I like to sift them to make sure there are no lumps. Whisk that to combine. I'll use my handy little chopper to chop up the pecans. It's a lot faster than doing it by hand with a knife. Chop nuts really fast. These cranberries are pretty small, so they don't need to be chopped up, but if you're using larger dried fruit, make sure to chop them. Heat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. To make the batter, I'm going to use this new KitchenAid bowl lift mixer. If you're interested, you can watch the full review of this KitchenAid on my other channel, Best Kitchen Reviews. We do need to cream the butter and sugar for a few minutes, so a stand mixer is the easiest thing to use. Of course, you can use a hand mixer if you have it. Put the soft butter in. Add the sugar. We'll cream this on high for about 4 minutes. Now we'll add the eggs one at a time on lower speed. Since we're making such a small quantity, you will have to scrape the bowl down. Stir the orange zest into the buttermilk. We'll alternate adding the flour and the milk. Third of the flour, half of the milk, and repeat. You want this on low speed because you don't want flour to fly everywhere. This is speed 2. Half of the buttermilk. You don't want to overmix this. If there's any flour on top, just get that off. And we'll just use half speed to mix in the nuts and the cranberries. Half speed. And that's it. It just takes a few seconds. Take the bowl off and give it a final mix. And that's it. Our batter is ready. The orange smell is outrageous. It really smells like the holidays. Butter and flour, a loaf pan. You know I always save my butter wrappers. It's the easiest and neatest way to grease the loaf pan. A little bit of flour. Turn your pan, tap the flour all over, and just tap the excess flour out into your garbage can. And you don't have to use parchment or anything additional. The butter and flour form a really nice coating. Pour the batter into the pan, spread it evenly, and tap the pan on your counter a few times. That'll get rid of any air bubbles. Bake in the heated oven for about 45 minutes until a toothpick inserted into the middle comes out clean. Leave the pan on a rack to cool for about 10-15 minutes. Then turn the loaf out of the pan. I like to run an offset spatula along the edges. It'll come out anyway, but just to make doubly sure, let's pull a little bit on the sides. Let it cool for about 10-15 minutes more and then you can cut into it. Just don't cut into it while it's hot. You can cut into it when it's warm. Soft and sweet orange bread. There's so much orange flavor from all the orange zest we put in. Pecans are crunchy, cranberries are chewy. It's very nice, soft bread with a lot of different textures. You saw it's a pretty simple bread to make. It's festive, it's great for the holidays. You can serve it for breakfast, brunch, or snack. If you need ideas on what to make for the holidays, view my playlists. There are plenty of tasty and easy recipes. I hope you guys like this recipe and give it a try. Subscribe and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.